All right, today I want to talk about people that smoke weed. Now, if you're a subscriber of mine, or you might be a friend of mine that know me for a good while, this video right here is not trying to take shots at people who smoking weed. All right, I'm not saying that anybody that smokes weed is a bad person, this and that. So please don't take this video out of proportion, okay, people? Cause I know some people out there that smoke weed, boy, they get in their feelings about that shit. I mean, we all grown here. I mean, if you want to smoke weed, that's your business. But just because you smoke weed don't mean I gotta do it. And no, I don't smoke weed. I don't smoke weed at all. Weed's not my thing. Weed don't do shit for me. Have I tried smoking weed before? Yeah, I have, a long time ago. But all that high getting shit don't do shit for me. It really doesn't, people. Oh, you probably just didn't know how to inhale it right and all that type of stuff. No, it just don't do shit for me, man. It don't. Might work for certain people, but it doesn't work for me. It don't do shit for me when it comes to smoking weed. And I'm not saying stop smoking weed. If you want to smoke weed, that's your business. So, yeah, you see what the word says, right? Weed heads. Now, where I'm from, this is what's so funny about people that smoke weed. And y'all should really give this a try. If you know anybody, or if you know a family member or a friend, or somebody at your job, like an employee that you know at your job, and you see them smoking weed, and they be like, "Yo, you want to hit this?" I said, "No, I don't smoke weed, man. I ain't no weed head. You know, only weed heads do that." And you know what I find funny about these weed heads out there is that when you call them a weed head, for all the people who smoke weed, if you call them a weed head, they'll take offense to it. Not to like want to fight you, but they always sit there and say, "Oh, weed is not like crack. It's not crack or nothing like that." I said, "No one said it was crack." I said, if you represent 420, if you smoke weed every day, you's a weed head. No, I'm not a weed head. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no crackhead. Motherfucker, no one say you was a crackhead. Who said anything about you smoking crack? If you smoke weed every day and you representing 420, whatever the hell they call it, you a weed head. Simple as that. No different than doing crack. If you're doing crack every day, what people gonna call people like that? If you smoking crack or doing crack or sniffing crack, you're gonna be called crackhead, right? And it's no different than people smoking weed. Well, smoking weed and doing crack is not the same thing. You know, that's what these weed heads out there say. They getting their feelings about it. And it's funny as hell when you call them weed heads. Oh, it is. It's funny. If you know anybody out there that's friends or relatives of yours, call them a weed head and see when they bring up the word crack. When they bring it, because that's the first thing they bring up. Oh, man. Weed ain't like crack, man. Nobody won't talk about no damn crack, motherfucker. I'm just saying, you a weed head. You always smoking the shit every day. You a weed head. Snoop Dogg's a weed head. Every time you turn around, you look at Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg's a weed head. That nigga is the definition of a weed head. You know what I'm saying? But I just laugh at all these people that smoke weed out there, and when you call them a weed head, they're just getting their feelings about it, man. It's hilarious. They think you call them a crackhead. Like when you call them a weed head, they think you call them a crackhead. When no one didn't even call you a crackhead, we say you a weed head. Like y'all, some of y'all weed heads out there are just emotional people. like some of y'all just like very emotional when somebody call you weed heads out there. And I'm not saying stop smoking weed. I'm not saying that you're a horrible person because you smoke weed. You know, if you smoke weed, that's your business. You know what I'm saying? But stop getting it for the ones out there that getting y'all's feelings about the shit. When someone call you a weed head, when you smoke weed every fucking day, you mean, yeah, you a weed head. Why don't y'all just fly and say, yeah, I'm a weed head, man. Yeah, I smoke it every day. Yeah, 420 every day. Okay, you represent 420, so you a weed head. We are in the 4th of the month right now, which is April. But watch, come April the 20th, all you weed heads out there are going to be saying, Happy 420 this month when April the 20th comes up on April the 20th. All you weed heads out there gonna say, yeah, happy 420. Yeah, smoking weed 420 all day. You're a weed head. That's what you are. Y'all celebrate 420 every year when the month April comes. The 4th of the month on the 20th. Y'all celebrate that every freaking year. So if you representing 420 all day, that means you're a weed head. No, it don't. No, it don't. Then what is it then? What do you call it? If you smoke weed every day, then what are you then? Tell me what you are then. What? Exactly. Yeah, you a weed head because you smoke it every day. That's what you are. Get out of here. That's all I wanted to say about this, people. I just wanted to bring this up to you guys and see if you guys kind of get what I'm saying about people getting emotional about when you call them a weed head. That's what I was saying at the beginning. If you know anybody like friends, family, or somebody at your job smoke weed, test them out and call them a weed head and see how emotional that some of them probably might get. Just try them out and see. Anyway, y'all, peace.